Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Datuk.
Alright, I am Datuk Lokman, which is the chairman of this company. I would like to say thank you and welcome to our meeting this morning. With here today is our secretary, Ms. Khadijah, and 4 committee members that represent each department, which is Ms. Huda from Purchasing Department, Ms. Aina from the Human Resources Department, Ms. Shafiqah from Research and Development Department, and Ms. Farah from Accounting and Finance Department. Again, welcome to our meeting. Aside from the presents, there are 2 of our members that could not join us for today's meeting, which is our committee members, Mr. Ahmad and Mrs. Farida from the production department, as they need to lead a workshop at KLCC. As we all know, this is our second meeting, and I have called for this meeting today to discuss about how our company can effectively support people with disability at workplace. So we'll be reviewing and discussing about matters, then lastly suggestions and views from all of you. Before we go that into our meeting, let's go through the previous meeting minutes. Is there anyone have amendments to make?
Excuse me, Datuk Lokman.
Yes, Ms. Shafiqah.
I would like to make amendment to item number 3. There is
Okay.
an error in the spelling of my name, which is it supposed to be only Shafiqah binti Abdul Kahar instead of Nur Shafiqah binti Abdul Kahar. Thank you, Datuk.
Alright. Thank you, Shafiqah. I will take note of that and make sure it will be corrected later on. Is there any other amendments?
I may have something here, Datuk.
Alright, Miss Aina.
Let us look at item number 10. It says we will have a new member from Baldu Kasir Company. However, it should be from Nilam Company. Thank you, Datuk.
Alright, Miss Aina. I will also take note of that. If there is no more, can someone propose that the previous meeting minutes is accepted?
Me, Datuk.
Alright, Miss Farah.
I am here to propose that the previous meeting minutes is accepted, Datuk.
Okay, thank you. And someone could second the motion?
Mr. Chairperson,
Yes, Ms. Huda.
second the motion.
Alright. Thank you, Ms. Huda. I am hereby confirm the previous meeting minutes with 2 amendments. Before we start our discussion, is there anything else all of you want to bring up or any matters?
Datuk,
Yes, Ms. Shafiqah.
I would like to ask and the detail about how our company will be working during the pandemic. Is there anything new or important that we need to take note of?
Alright. Thank you, Ms. Shafiqah. That's a good question. I will let Ms. Khadijah explain about it all to you. Ms. Khadijah, please.
Alright, Datuk. Okay, for your information, Ms. Shafiqah and all of you, there will be no huge difference operation on our company, either it is pandemic or not. However, most of you will be working from home as we need to make sure the capacity of our office is not so packed. All of you will take to work from home and come to the office. I will make the schedule and send it to all of you as soon as possible.
Alright. Thank you, Ms. Khadijah. Everyone clear?
Yes, Datuk.
Alright.
Yes, Datuk.
So, is there anything else all of you want to ask?
No, Datuk.
No, Datuk.
Alright, if everything is clear, let us move on to our main agenda, which is brainstorming on the topic that I mentioned earlier about how our company can effectively support people with disability at our workplace. So, anyone would like to point out your idea first? Please.
Me, Datuk.
Yes, Ms. Farah.
I strongly believe that in order to effectively support the people with disabilities, we need to provide disability awareness training for the management and also for the CO workers.
Excuse me, Ms. Farah.
Yes, Ms. Kabika.
What kind of awareness that you want to highlight about? Could you please tell me more?
Alright, Ms. Kabika. Thank you for the question. So the kind of awareness that I want to highlight about this appropriate and targeted training is often key to improving communication, addressing misconceptions, and building a positive environment before or during induction. So the training should be available to all relevant personnel, tailored to reflect their individual roles and responsibilities in the company, which is managers, supervisors, health and safety officers, or the representatives and the colleagues. So that's all for me, Tika.
Thank you, Ms. Farah.
By the way, Ms. Farah,
Yes,
I would like
Dato'.
to ask, is it advisable to schedule disability awareness training even if there are no people with disabilities currently employed?
Yes, Dato'. It is advisable to schedule disability awareness training even if there are no people with disabilities currently employed. This is because some disabilities may have a changing impact on a job over time, either positively or negatively. So issues which were identified and addressed during induction may need to be revisited and an appropriate action must be taken. So such training should be undertaken as part of the working schedule and activities to ensure the good attendance. So that's all from me.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Ms. Farah. Ms. Khadijah, can you please take note of that?
Sure, I will, Dato'. If there are any changes, please let me know.
All right.
I also have suggestion, Dato'.
All right, Ms. Huda, please proceed.
I fancy the idea of put up internships, training programs, and mentoring of leadership programs, specifically oriented to those with disabilities.
By the way, Ms. Huda, is there any budget that we need to add on to this program that you suggested?
Thank you for the question, Ms. Aina. But for your information, the programs that I mentioned earlier does not need any budget because there is NGO organization for disability people that offer free workshop to train those people direct to them.
Ms. Huda,
Yes.
I need to ask something about, have you contacted the NGO? Maybe had some agreements or surveys directly to them?
Not yet, Datuk Lokman. I have tried to reach the NGO organization, but they haven't replied my email yet. However, I will try to keep up to date with them time by time.
All right, Ms. Huda, thank you.
Okay. May I know where the program will be held on? Because as I assume that our company does not have any empty spaces left.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Khadijah, but I acknowledge that the NGO provides everything, like warm spaces, the food, and also the beverage, and also the manpower, Ms. Khadijah.
I want to add that we need to put in a policy statement related to non-discrimination and inclusion to the disabled person.
Excuse me, Ms. Khadijah.
Yes, Ms. Farah.
That's really a brilliant idea. But, however, can you state some examples of the policies that we can provide? So that's all from me, Ms. Khadijah.
That is a good question, Ms. Farah. However, before I answer your question, we need to be clear about what type of policies that discriminate the people with disabilities. Those policies such as who with broken arm cannot get the job, those who blind or deaf cannot join the company, and all the others policies that quite the same and spread hate as the previous policies I said earlier. So the policies that sound important and positive and give benefits to the people with disability are the ones that we will amplify to our company policies.
That sounds interesting, Ms. Shafika. But I need to ask, do we need a lot of paperwork in order to amplify those types of policies?
No, Dato', we can simply change the company policies by ourselves.
Oh, I see. But I need Miss Aina and Miss Farah to do some research about the changing policies on company later on. Could you do it? Could you do that for me?
Yes, I will take note about that.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Talking about policies, we also can create policies and practice for business-to-business relationship with entrepreneur with disability.
This is great elaboration, Aina. Can you explain about it?
Sure, I can. We can increase awareness about the feasibilities of entrepreneurship, develop entrepreneurship skill, support the development and use of assistive technology, ensure access to appropriate financial support, and continue to improve internet and IT accessibility. That's all from me.
Okay, I see. Great idea, Miss Aina. Is there any individual or maybe company that already in your mind to collaborate with?
Yes. I already survey few companies that interested with this idea. However, they do not give any confirmation about the joint venture.
Wow,
Oh, I see.
that was a fast action from you, Miss Aina. To
Thank you.
others, all right. To others, if all of you have any suggestion on what company or even individual that can join venture with us, please let Miss Aina know. All right.
Alright, Dato'.
Okay.
Alright, Dato'.
So those are very brilliant and promising ideas from all of you. Inshallah, Dato and me will bring all those ideas to the main board of the company. Dato, is there any other thing that you would like to add?
I guess we sure have the best person on the best position that we have. Thank you to all of you for participating in today's meeting. Before we put an end, is there any other else any of you want to ask?
I have a thing that
Yes, Miss Aina, please. Yes, Miss Aina.
since we are dealing with new norms and working from home, is there any possibilities that our working hour will be shorter or it will be just the same?
All right, thank you for the question, Miss Aina. But for your information and all of you, I am with the fact that working at home may bring some effect to your working environment. It will be internet crash, very noisy, and maybe you've got the commitment at home. So the main board of the company decided to make the working hour flexible as long as you make the job done. I hope this decision comforts all of you.
Thank you, Dato. Very clear explanation.
You are welcome, Miss Aina. So I assume that we have achieved today's meeting objectives. Before we end our meeting, let us recap everything that we have discussed regarding the topic of how our company will effectively support the people with disabilities at workplace. Okay, first, we got the first idea from Ms. Farah, which is about to provide awareness training about the disability people to our staffs, and everyone here is clear about the idea thanks to Ms. Farah's explanation. Then the second idea is from Ms. Huda, which is about provide training programs for the people with disabilities with the help of NGO for free. That includes the place and goodies. Then Ms. Shafika, that is about amplify policies that is not putting the people with disabilities at disadvantage. And the last one is from Ms. Aina, which is about build business to business link in order to create better platform for the disabilities. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Dato'.
Dato'.
Yes,
All right.
Dato'.
Miss Khadijah, do you got it all?
Yes, Dato'. I already wrote all the important points.
Okay, thank you, Miss Khadijah. I hope that everyone is agree with all of those ideas that just been shared. If you have something to say regarding the idea, please let us know now. Is there anyone?
No, Dato'.
No.
No, that's
All right. If no objection, our meeting is set. Thank you so much to all of you contributing in today's meeting.
Dato', I would like
Oh,
to
yes.
put a reminder to all of you about our next meeting will be held on next month. The details I will be emailed to you as soon as possible. That's all from me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Khadijah. Please take note of that, everyone. Okay. With the reminder from Miss Khadijah, our meeting will be dismissed. Thank you, everyone. See you in upcoming meeting. Assalamualaikum.
Okay.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dato'.
Dato'.
thank you,
Thank you,
Dato'.
Dato'.